Good morning, Internet. This is the old fat dad, and welcome back to another beautiful day on the Goober Nation gun range. Today we're going to take a look at a rifle I tested out a while back, and I wanted to try out a little bit more distance and see how its accuracy is at about 100 yards. So today we're going to stretch it out with the BMR from Bergara, and we're going for 100 yards, and I managed to get my hands on some fancy ammo, so we're going to try out a couple of different brands, some of that nicer stuff, and see what kind of groups we can get. Here is that Bergara BMR, and it has the carbon fiber barrel. It's the super lightweight version. On top I've got a Vortex, what is this, a Razor Light Hunter, I believe that's a 4.5 to 22. And let me show you the ammo we're going to be using today. We got Eley Edge, Wolf Match, Eley Match, Eley Subsonic Hollow Points. Then we got some Lapua, and that's a Center X, and finally some Eley Tenex. So we're gonna take it out to 100 yards. Where's my target? No, that's my car. Don't shoot that. There's our target way down there. And we're gonna see what kind of groups we're gonna put up here. Let's take a look at those 100-yard results. Let's start with the good. So the Eley Edge here is right at 1 inch, so 1 MOA. That was a pretty decent shooter. And our other good one was the Eley Match. Again, right at 1 inch there with 2 shots and 1 hole. This is this group right here. Now, the bad is our Wolf. And I was kind of bummed out about the Wolf because we had a beauty of a group at 50 yards, but at 100 we are not in that 1 MOA range. We are 1.5 minutes or about 1.5 inch group. And then our Eley 10X also put up a 1.5 inch group there, and you know, this isn't awful, but it's not great either. Okay, on to the ugly. So Lapua Center X did not do that great. We had a 2.6 inch group there. Kind of disappointing. That's one of the more expensive ammo that I bought for this go around. I was hoping for a little bit better, but that's what we got. And then our really ugly is our Eley Subsonic Hollow Points, and here we've got a 3 inch group, which is pretty bad at 100 yards. Now, I did have some misfeeds while I was running that group, so I went ahead and reshot it. And right here, I didn't measure this group, but I can see it's at least 2 inches. It's these 5 right here. So the performance for the Eley Subsonic Hollow Points at 100 yards was pretty ugly. Again, kind of disappointing because at 50 yards, we did have a very nice group. Just for fun, I've loaded up a mag full of this Eley Match. That gave us our best groups at 100. I have Dr. Pepper set out at about 200 yards, and this is a little mini bottle, so it's about 2 inches wide by 4 inches high, so roughly 1 MOA. I'm gonna try and hit this bad boy, see how we do, how many shots it takes us to get out there and touch that tiny little target. So here we go. Shot number 1. Oof, just off the left side there. All right, shot number 2. Hey, all right, we got it. Man, that's pretty good. 2 shots, nailed the Dr. Pepper can. I've got one more target down there. I've got an old paint can that is just about out of paint. Let me see if I can get that one and repeat our success here. There we go. Hey, all right. 2 for 2-ish, kinda. So, not too bad. This is some pretty good ammo. I'm pretty happy with it. And, you know, out to 200 yards, it looks like it performs pretty darn well. After our shooting today at 100 yards with the Bergara BMR, I've got to say that my initial opinion, it still is about the same. I think that it is an accurate rifle. We had 6 different types of ammo. 2 of them at 100 yards were shooting 1 MOA or just a smidge under, which is good. It means that there are types of ammo you can find out there that will get you that coveted 1 MOA or less accuracy. I still enjoy how lightweight it is, how easy to tote around. It's a good woods rifle, but the one drawback, and it's kind of a big drawback, is the bolt really hasn't improved that much since I started shooting it. I've put probably 500-ish rounds through it, and I still get hang-ups constantly on that bolt. Either it won't eject spent rounds, or when it feeds, they get stuck, and I have to pull it out, and it takes a big gouge out of the bullet. So I'm not sure what's going on with that bolt. It's not the best thing for going out in the woods and hunting, because if I have to take a follow-up shot, I'd love to know that I can get that next bullet in there and it won't go all wacky on me. That's about all I got for today, though. Let me know what you think, especially if you have one of these rifles. I'd like to hear your experience with it. I've seen some other YouTubers, I think Cyclops Joe in particular, experienced the same issues with the bolt that I did, but really, for the money, this is a pretty darn accurate rifle if you can get over that sticky bolt. Thanks for watching it. I'll see you next time.